Hey, we're back.
Right,
Back.
we are back.
Yeah.
Literally right in the door from the holidays.
No,
discussed.
as discussed last week, yes, I am
Yeah.
most directly off a plane that I've ever been in my entire life.
It's not a competition, all right?
Well, it's clearly I have won. I dressed for the occasion as
I
well.
was going to ask, it is incredibly warm and you're wearing chinos and a shirt.
Well, look, I've come direct from the airport, and like for some people, flight is still a privilege. Okay, and I have respect for the pilot. I have respect for the crew. Respect for everyone else. Our lives are in their hand. Okay,
Fair.
So I feel like if I'm not going to show them respect, who is?
Yeah.
Okay, but you sauntering in here like I don't know, some sort of stoner man, like.
The most useless superhero ever created. Oh no, it's a burning building. Wow.
Oh wow!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, how terrible! Are you going to do anything, stoner man? Oh, I did so much already.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I'll get there.
I can't riff on that because I'm such a good boy.
Are you worried your mom's listening?
You know when you take drugs and it's like, I'm all drugged up.
Honestly, like for the longest time in my life, the best high I ever had was when I stood up too fast. Do you know that head rush? You're like, oh,
Yeah.
baby.
The affordable high.
Well, that's a London high, okay? That's for us Midlands people who don't have farms and are coming over to London to try fit in. That's all we got.
You just stand up when you're at parties.
Yeah,
Everyone's
just-
going to the bathroom and
Yeah.
you're just standing up very quickly in the corner.
I'd feel like my Auntie Breda or something like that doing like, why are you doing drugs when you can just stand up? And your iron deficiency, that's the real high.
Back in the day, that was the style at the time.
That's all we were doing.
There was no cocaine, so you just stand up very quickly.
And then the cocaine came in, and well, that changed a lot.
Everything changed everything.
They changed everything.
Sure, if you wanted a sweet treat, we used to just have sugar on bread. Which,
What a time.
That's not even a joke. My mom used to say they used to have sugar on bread. And I'm like, wow, it's like Grandpa Simpson.
Oh God, what is the benefit of sugar? Is that actually?
It's just, I guess it adds one extra layer. So you're not just going directly sugar in the mouth, you know?
Which I guess is a certain sign of like intense like depression or something. If you're just straight away, if someone walks into your room and you're just like throwing bags of sugar into your mouth.
Yeah, then it's time for an intervention.
Yeah.
Is it about the sugar? Yeah.
It's, of course it's about the sugar. Put it on bread like the rest of us.
That's what I feel like when we go to the cinema, because I always get popcorn.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it, but it's got to be salty.
Yeah.
Which has made me realize that clearly I don't necessarily love popcorn. I just love salt.
Okay, first of all, I am one of the people out there, and this is for anyone listening. I don't like popcorn. Just listen out there. When we go to cinema, you get popcorn.
I do.
And you get one that's always too big for you.
I get one that's like bigger than my head.
Yeah, and you're like, please, Joe, the salt. It is too much. Please,
I've done
take
it.
some. My tummy.
I've done it again, Joe.
And he never learns. He never learns. I get a Coke, and I get like the Milky Bag thing sometimes or something like that, and that's me happy.
The Milky Bag. They just can I have a bag of milk, please. It's my cinema tradition.
It's an Irish tradition, please.
It's everywhere.
But I couldn't be happier.
It's not the correct container for milk.
But it's good for your bones, so I just get it in.
Imagine how sticky those cinema floors would be.
And I'd be proud of myself for it. I want to make them work for their minimum wage.
There's milk everywhere. You just toss it over your shoulder at the end.
It's really just me asserting power and anything else.
Cinema.
But when we go to I as well, you know, as you have a trough of popcorn.
Truly.
But like, I generally have everything eaten before the film even starts.
Yeah, well, I have something called self-control.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You have your head in that bag. Begging for mercy to be put out of your misery.
Brushing my hair as I...
Leave him be. It's the only exercise he gets.
I just try. The trailers are so long. I think, and to be fair, it is hard now. We went to Odeon. I think they're the worst for it.
Well,
it was 30 minutes.
It is 30 minutes. Like we were having a pint with hopefully fan of the show, James Orr. He's only said positive things, but who knows since the last time we seen him, he might have turned on us. But James Orr, wonderful singer, songwriter, musician, everything. But we went with him to see Naked Gun, and he came in, and he was about 15 minutes late. So improve that.
Yeah.
Improve that. I'm just saying, for us meeting up,
He's not impressing anyone with that kind of behavior.
we don't have 30 minutes of ads when we meet. Okay, so you either are there or you're late. But we were like, will we go over now? And you were like, no, There's 30 minutes of ads. And we got in to see Naked Gun. It was almost unsettling.
It was eerily perfect.
Perfect.
Because it was the moment where the lights dip down after the ads, but just before the film starts. So we walked in through the door, which is directly under the screen.
Which was upsetting and unsettling.
Yeah, because we walked into a pitch black, silent room.
So silent.
And we're like, is this the film?
We were kind of expecting a round of applause.
Yeah.
I was. They were all sitting there looking at us. It was like, oh, the podcast.
Yeah. Liam Neeson comes in and is like, you've just been punked.
Oh.
What?
There's usually more to
I'm the
this.
host of Punked now. Ashton Kutcher's been killed. Gotcha, good fella.
Right. That feels just more generic.
No, that's just sort of a generic Northern Irish man.
But I saw him in the advertisement, like, you know, they do the promo, and him and Pamela Anderson, big fans of them too. Like, I'm glad they have happiness or whatever.
Very cute.
Very adorable. Yeah, I'm really happy. All
right, calm down.
Well, like, you know, I'm happy enough for people I've never met before in my life.
Yeah, it is nice.
I do remember actually being a Scot when I was I have two ADHD moments there where I'm like, I have two side stories before we go back to the original story. But I remember when I was working in the Wax Museum in Dublin. Which,
Hell of a segue.
no, but it like
This reminds me of my time in the Wax Museum.
it was look. Believe me, this will be mentioned on many times on this. Okay?
How many lives have you lived?
Not enough. Okay, if all my lives have led me to here, then there's definitely more living I should have been doing. But I remember being outside. It's not Dublin Castle. It's where the travel office is now, where Molly Malone used to be.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
You know, across the road from O'Neill's pub, where it's just my surname. Plug.
Oh
I
my
guess.
god!
I know it keeps going. Like, who knew?
What?
Who knew? I know O'Neill's pub and O'Neill here. Wild.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, sorry, but you know, I'm me.
Your portfolio is very impressive.
Well, it's 2 lines at the moment, but it's growing.
Pubs, shorts,
Yeah.
podcasts, Wax Museum.
Okay, that actually covers it all.
Yeah.
But a guy came up, like, you'd meet wild people out in the wild, but there was a guy who came up to me and it was like, he's from the north, and goes, I'm in the House of Lords. And I was like, okay, that's a weird thing to sort of brag about.
Yeah, quite the starter.
And it was honestly out of nowhere, and he was wearing a fanny pack. It was very, yeah.
Wow.
I was standing there, I think I was standing out discount cards or
Right.
whatever. And he goes, my friend's Liam Neeson, and I meet up with him all the time, and he told me that he's getting married. And I was like, all right. And this was maybe, when was this, 2 or 3 years after his wife had passed away.
Yeah.
He's like, he sat me down and he went, whatever my name is, he went, he said to me, I need to, the kids need a mother. So I'm going to get married. And I was like, fine. Do you want a card, a discount card or whatever? Yeah. He goes, because I'm in the House of Lords. And and it's being passed down from me to my son. And I was like, that's fine. Is this your son? It's like, no, I don't have it. He's technically my stepson, but they're going to change the rules so we can get him in. I was like,
This is the first thing he said to you.
the only conversation I've ever had with him.
I mean, what? There goes, where's the small talk, man?
I hope, if that's his small talk, I can only imagine what comes next level.
Straight to Liam Neeson.
Straight to Liam Neeson. He was, at this point, I mightn't have been clear, but I believe I was dressed as a pirate.
Okay.
So I don't know if he looked at me and was immediately insecure about what his life achievements are. So he came up to me and was like, you might be a pirate, but I'm on casual basis with Liam Neeson, and also he lied. Well, I think he lied about everything.
Yeah.
Okay, because Liam Neeson did not get married.
Yeah.
Like, that was 10 plus years ago, and he's still a widower. Until he found Pam.
Aw, good for him.
Good for him.
Well, now we'll have to sit down as friends. I found someone else. It's time. The boys need a mother, and it's Pamela Anderson. This gets worse the longer I do this.
But it's just getting more and more intense.
I'm so angry. His voice is so gruff now, though, really. Like, it's almost like when he speaks, like deers in a park 10 miles away are suddenly ruffled, like, oh my God. What's this vibration? Either it's an earthquake or Liam Neeson is doing another junket.
But when he did the junket, this is what I was going to say. He did, he was asked about, he was said, like, was there any moment, like, what do you think of, to keep serious? Like, is there any times you cracked up? He goes, no, I think of my dead mother.
Oh, yeah.
And I listened to that and I was like, and they were all laughing in the studio. I'm like, you actually don't think that's funny. Like, you are laughing. This is like, if you could have just hit play and have a laughter track going. Because I was listening to that and going, that's actually, I was like, I know he's going for comedy, but he was very clearly trying, Liam Neeson was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
In saying that. And he's like, What are you laughing about? And your man is so clearly, he's Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy, it should be a verb. He's falloning so hard right now.
There's not L's there. It's tough. But he's falloning. Fallon, you do it.
He's falloning him.
He is. And
that sounds oddly sexual.
Well,
I know what you mean. Yeah,
it was intense eye contact between the two of them.
He was falloning hard. Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, those junkets and those media appearances, that is a lot of it, fake laughing.
But I think he should just be like, actually, Liam, that wasn't as funny as you thought it was. And he could have gone, I appreciate where you're going with the comedy. I know what you're aiming for. But here's what you could do better. You tried to be funny.
And he was,
you know what? Thank you for that honest feedback. I will take that into account for Naked Gun to TBC.
It's mainly gruff northerner you got there. I'm not entirely. It doesn't. There is someone there.
There's someone there.
Yeah,
it's close enough for the purposes of this podcast,
of this very particular podcast in this particular moment.
Conversation. Yeah.
How was your trip to France?
It was very nice. Thank you. It was a proper holiday for the first time in ages, and that for the past few years, since lockdown onwards, comedy I became freelance fully.
Yes,
so that meant that on holidays I was thinking about an upcoming job or still sending emails and still writing sometimes. Yeah. I found it really, really hard to properly relax. Was absolutely allergic to putting my phone away.
Having been around you for a lot of that time, you were you were stiff quite a bit. You would walk you wouldn't actually bend your knees. You just sort of shuffle up and be like, hello, Joe.
You should see me after we recorded the pilot episode of this podcast and we walked out of the flat. You were like, you okay?
Why do you ask?
Why? What's wrong? But I gotta tell you, now it sounds obvious, but it definitely works. Just not looking at the phone really, really does make me feel better. I feel my blood pressure going down by the minute. And genuinely, that episode of The Simpsons where Lisa does the song and she's like, just don't look. Just don't look.
Yes.
Apply that to social media. Because my favorite thing to do on Instagram is compare myself to others. And I'm straight in. Even just checking your notifications quickly.
You know, you're the only one who's ever done that.
Really?
Yeah, you're a freak.
You self-conscious freak.
Everyone else is just cool with it.
Yeah, we're all talking about it behind your back as well.
Consistently. That's why we did the whole week your way. And we were quite open about it on social media. You would have you weren't on it.
No, what? We need to wrap this up quickly.
Downfall is on.
Although I think I did it too far because there was no Wi-Fi in the house we're staying in. And also with Vodafone, I'd have to pay for data in Europe.
Oh, no.
And I'm remarkably tight-fisted. So I was like, over my dead body will I pay £2. So I genuinely had no Wi-Fi, no data. But then I think I pushed it too far because on Saturday afternoon, I get a phone call from my brother. He's like, are you all right? And I'm like, well, yeah, what's up? He's like, I sent you a message yesterday and it's not even been received yet. I thought you were dead. And I was like, oh no, I'm just on holiday. I don't have Wi-Fi.
You're like, no, bro, I'm just taking some time away from the phone. It's fine.
Man, you need to chill. Yeah. We both got a fright because he thought I was dead. And then when I get a phone call from my brother, usually it's because someone else is dead. So we're both like, what's wrong?
Was it like a relief afterwards?
Yeah.
Or was there people you were hoping were dead? Like, fuck.
Joe, give me Joe. I want to take...
That'll put the numbers through the roof.
This is the saddest podcast. Episode 3, just little old me.
Send in the clowns.
Then I come back, you're like, fuck.
And Liam Neeson's there.
You've been punked again. Yeah. Joe's not actually dead.
It's just bullying at this point, Liam, if it's just us you're getting.
Kiss, no kiss. That's it.
So you did the keep away from the phone, and it was slightly forced.
Yeah, by how do you say not broadcasting restrictions. I
like that.
Phone network restrictions.
Phone bad.
Yeah. Phone bad. But to be fair, that's exactly what I wanted to get out of it, and I felt much better. I could feel the creative juices flowing. I even opened up the notes app at the end.
Did you?
You know, without feeling like I was forcing myself to.
And did you look at it blankly?
Yeah.
Time? I went, anxiety, it's back.
Yeah. Immediately had a panic attack.
That's the stuff.
Yeah. But no, it really worked, and it's good. Just saw the sights. On the beach, just reading.
Where in France?
It was in Finisterre in Brittany, and I gotta say, I think Brittany is like the Ireland of France, truly.
Okay. Brittany, as in Spears?
Britney Spears,
I would say
is the Ireland of France.
I'm not going to ADHD this one again, but Britney Spears for pop stars, I would say, like, you know, started strong, then, you know, Good Times took over herself, and now she's back better than ever. So that is.
Yeah, well, she had Good Times. That's such an Irish way of saying had a breakdown.
I was trying to figure out.
Got a bit out of hand. Shaved her head in public.
I've had too many jokes said at me like, "Oh, you get cancelled." So I'm just like, "Oh God, I don't know how to deal with this one delicately." I'm just gonna say Good Times. Yeah, she had a laugh.
Yeah, no, it's good to see her back. But well, we really went into the Britney Spears chat very hard, but it's true.
It is true.
Yeah,
it is true.
It's Britney, bitch.
But it is Britney, bitch, and Brittany.
It's Brittany,
Yeah,
bitch.
bitch.
I did pitch that to the tourist board.
And in French, how would that be in French?
Did
you just say potato? That's a great start.
Potato. Actually, you uncultured swine. That means maybe.
Oh, you're doing Oasis.
Peut-être. I said maybe.
But what? So how is it like the Ireland of France?
Because it's green, lots of green.
Okay, good.
They're known for their drinking, like compared to French people.
Okay, so like 2 glasses of wine.
Yeah. And it's like, well, calm down. You've got the problem. Also, lots of cows.
Wait, do you mean cows as in like moody people?
Yeah, lots of absolute cows. Oh, I had a ruddy shit time in Brittany. Oh, and also they're Celtic origins as well. Yeah, they're probably sort of a mix of like Ireland and Cornwall. Those two.
I don't know enough about them, but they say they're Celtic, but they feel like, you know, the cousin that's a heroin addict. That, you know, they're trying to fit in at family events. You're like, all right, okay, yeah, you're fine that you're here, but just don't be too much of the conversation.
That's your first reference for Cornish people.
I would like to say I have a lot of cousins, as I said last week. I don't believe any of them are heroin addicts, but I can't say for certain any time. But it is unfortunate that the Irish of France live in Brittany, which is, you know, too close.
Do you think it's too close?
Well, no, it's too close to be in Britain.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, and even in the name, it's like that's it's sort of Britain. It's like it's not quite Britain. It's Brittany.
You know what I mean? That. I like that.
But I had some galette, which is like a savoury crepe. Had it in the airport at the end
for some real culture. This is where they do the best. I know a great spot. It's called the airport.
And saw some English people.
But did you boo them?
Counter. Almost, because it was funny. They were just like, obviously they were speaking English and they were looking for sauces.
And they're doing it loud.
Yeah. Genuinely, all I heard was like mayonnaise. Do you have mayonnaise? Sauces. And then the one behind the counter just says, no. And then goes back to if that was an Irish or an English person, it'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Yeah. I'll go out and shoot myself immediately. But in France, it's like, no. Why would we have mayonnaise?
You dumb. So you were quite good as far as I can tell. You're very good at speaking French.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
I got by.
Yeah. See, that's. I feel, okay, and call me stereotyping or whatever, but everyone I've ever known has said it. Yeah. But the French people are so mean to people who are trying to learn French, which has put me off. Like, I've never been like, I'm learning French, but I've definitely, when I'm looking at learning a language, I've never gone, well, I'm learning French.
Yeah.
You know?
I honestly say that's a myth, or like somewhat of a myth. Because it's such, and I've totally taken advantage of this in my stand-up, by the way. Absolutely rinsed this stereotype. But like, to be fair, in Paris, I'd say in the service industry, people encounter that a lot. But my experience, people have been really encouraging, really nice about it, especially when you just make the effort. Some things like as well, like it's just a matter of culture. Like going into a shop, you always say bonjour. Yeah. But like that's not, like in Ireland or England, you might think, oh, do I have to greet the staff? Like it's a professional environment. Do I necessarily have to? But it's just sort of like a politeness thing.
Wait, so in Ireland or England, like we come in France, like just swinging dicks and being like, I'm not going to say hi.
Yeah, you walk up, make eye contact, and then ignore them.
And then just yell in English what you want.
Mayonnaise. Even though you're in a bookshop. Do you have mayonnaise? I got you something as well.
Did you give me something?
Yeah, I got you a little gift.
Oh, fuck.
Listen, don't set those expectations too low.
No, they're already at minus.
Good, sir. Here you go.
Oh, my God.
So, it's a key ring that's a bottle opener because I know you like keys. And
I love keys.
And I know you like alcohol.
Almost to a dangerous level, I've been told in many doctor's appointments. This is really nice. And it says, what the hell is that? What does that say? Bretonage.
It says Brittany.
No, it doesn't.
Britannia.
Britannia. That's even worse. In French, it's Britannia. Don't clip that one. And it's very arrogant here. It says, sorry, I'm not calling out, but it says Dream City.
Yeah, to be fair, outside of the Brittany bit, I don't understand any of it. It feels like they really half-assed it. Because it's just like a Heineken bottle, and they've pasted it over.
Wait, do they have is there like Brittany, like are they famous for?
No, well, they're sort of known for their cider, if anything. But that's it.
So this says the best taste, Dream City. This feels like...
It sounds like somebody used the shittest AI.
I was going to say it's like a brothel sort of thing. Like, the best taste in town. Come check out Sally.
The best taste, Dream City.
Well, this is very nice. I actually, not in a physical way, but in a way, I got you something as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, from Ireland.
Oh, nice.
Down here.
I've been meaning to go to that place.
Yeah, they don't speak too highly of you. I'd avoid it if possible. Except for one person.
Okay,
except for one person. So... I went home for a week.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for asking. I got back this morning. Ryanair, in my suit, everything. And but last week I went home I think I might have said it last week. I've not said it to you or most people I know. Who are most people listening? But I was like throwing away my phone, not going to be on that at all, and just like relaxing. And I think every single day I was babysitting, which I love, don't get me wrong. It's my niece and nephew. Now, by the end of the week, they were sick of me. Because I was like, oh, Joe. And then they're like, oh, Joe. And they're like, oh, for fuck's sake, Joe. Like, aren't you, I was like, look. And like, literally, my niece, my 2-year-old niece, she came in and she was like, my parents or grandparents are there. And she walks in and I was like, hi. And she's me and she goes, no.
Joe, you have the kind of personality that would the kind of energy that would make a child go, fucking hell, this guy never stops.
They're like, just give me a second, okay? Just give me a fucking second, Joe. All right? I'm like, hey, what's up? No.
Your nephew's out the back having a cigarette. Like,
Jesus Christ.
He's back on it.
He's banging on the window.
He's doing peekaboo. I don't know where he goes. I just wish he'd stay there. But I went down to my cousin Debbie, and I went down because she's three kids that are 9 and 10. Mm-hmm. One of them's really into football. The other one is just mad, and we've a great time together. Yeah. And so I was playing football with him, and then hanging out with the other guy, and then her daughter, has never liked me. Okay, she's 17 now. Okay, and she does not like me at all. All right. Okay. She once messaged me. I think wherever we were, you put up a photograph of us, and I put on my story, and she DM'd me. Yeah. And went, oh, a brilliant comedian, and you, Joe. and I looked at it, and I was like, who the fuck is this? Because I hadn't followed her on Instagram, and I was like, what? Because I was thinking it was just someone in the rafters that said it to me, and then I looked, it was like, oh, it's my cousin. And I found the funniest thing ever, right? Yeah. And then so I went down. I didn't realize it, but she is mad about you.
Oh, right.
She is mad about you. All right. So so I asked her. I was like, she had 3 questions.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hit me.
The first one was the one, and she showed me again, so we'll chat about it a bit. But when you were auditioning for Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she is obsessed with that. All right, and she's like. And she was like, Joe, I'm doing your accent, Abby. Joe, how are you friends with a celebrity?
That's the voice I did in the video.
That is the voice, yeah. So she wanted to know 2 things, and then a 3rd thing. So 3 things. One of them, offensive jig.
Oh, yeah.
She's a general question about that.
Okay, sure.
Where did that come from?
Hit me. Because... like as in the caption, or just that segment?
I think that segment or the concept of like throwing that in. When did that come in?
Because for those videos, it's nice to keep it mixed up with like a visual gag in there. Yeah. Also, it was just a nice ending because like I ended
Maybe
with
we
like,
should actually just explain.
Oh yeah, sorry. So, if for anybody who's seen the new Lord of the Rings series,
or who hasn't, but
yeah, and if you haven't, keep it that way. But the races of creature are divided up into different offensive stereotypes.
Yeah.
So, elves are posh English people, dwarves are Scottish, of course, and the hobbits or the proto hobbits are thick, toothless, paddy morons.
which is kind of your casting.
Yeah, which is so in my range.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
bitter that they didn't even ask me in the first place. And like 2 seasons in, and they're literally like, it's so offensive. Jesus, like, we're doing well now, the Irish. So you really have to go hard to really provoke a response from me. But oh my God, they're like, and also no Irish actors, as far as I can tell, which makes it even worse.
Yeah.
So it's just English RADA graduates going, Jesus, oh God, we eat bugs. I can feel them dancing in me throat. Oh, begorra. Oh, but we're not Irish. And I'm like, jaw on the floor, like, excuse me. And I just thought, like, imagine auditioning for this. They are such clueless morons, all the characters.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be charming. The hobbits in the films are charming.
Yes, effortlessly charming.
These are genuine morons. So I was just like, some of my best ideas come when I'm absolutely pissed off about something.
I think anger fuels so much of creativity.
100%.
So
It
much.
motivates me so hard.
Much. I don't know if that's right. Because it does for me as well.
It
if I'm
does,
writing anything, but like
when a video, like, it's usually like satirical stuff or something like that. So like the undertone, if I could sum it up in a noise of these sketches is, I'm like, oh look, this is what you did. That's it. Oh look, that's what you're doing now. That's how I feel. I'm fucking pissed off about it. So when they did that,
poor Stanley Tucci then. Jesus.
Okay, not including Stanley Tucci.
You're gonna get some food, Stanley, are you? You're gonna eat. You're gonna comment, are you? Your wife's having an affair. Ugh.
Stanley Tucci exempt.
Open your eyes.
It's a fine line.
Okay.
But like the bank video we made.
Oh, yeah.
The oil company stuff, obviously. The FIFA stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, do they think we're stupid? Basically, is the undertone.
Yeah.
So that's what inspired that. And the offensive jig, I was like, what would be... Because I was thinking, as an Irish person, what would piss you off to see in this audition?
Yeah.
And of course, as an Irish person, I knew all the answers to that. And offensive jig seemed like the perfect way to end it. It's basically... it literally, offensive jig is the only way I can describe it. You can see the video. It's on my Instagram.
It's a great. Share it. When's this coming out? Wednesday. Share it out.
Yeah.
Get them views.
And it's nice once they inevitably make a third, even more offensive series. I can just repost it again.
Oh baby.
yeah.
Keep them coming. I hate it, but also feed me. She had another one, which was, I think it's in the same video. Could be right. But what's your issue with Turkish Delight?
Turkish Delight.
You
I
said,
mention that?
I can't remember if you, but you do. Maybe it's another video, but you do. Do you have an issue with Turkish Delight? This is the most hard hitting part of the entire podcast series ever.
Answer the question, Mr. Burke. Yeah. Do you have an issue with Turkish Delight?
What are you afraid
It's not that tasty.
I don't like it.
It's pretty old fashioned.
I don't remember ever having enjoyed Turkish Delight or ever having it.
And I think I'm not the only person on this, but I think the problem stems from the Chronicles of Narnia. The film or the book, when they describe Turkish Delight, they make it sound like the most tasty thing ever. And you, as a kid, you're like, oh, I have to try some of this Turkish Delight. Yeah. And you buy it, and it's like the worst sweet you've ever had. Yeah,
I think that's what I remember as well. And there's nothing delightful at the moment about Turkey either. It's like the Turkish people, mostly wonderful. Yeah. But like the, bit fascist state.
Yeah.
A little bit fascist state, which is all in at the moment,
Very hot right now.
Yeah, very hot right. If you're in Turkey,
topical.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
So on Turkish, I can't remember why.
I think I used that as a punchline in another video. I can't remember.
It might have been another video
one.
that we watched that she might have put on, because she put on a couple. Jeez, I was like, come on. Well, at least put the ones I'm in. Like, give me a bit of that.
Skipped all those, funnily enough.
And the last one, which another one I don't remember where it came up, but it's a debate. We had a very hot debate about this. Hot topic. But she said that Hellen Keller flew a plane.
Okay. Hellen Keller?
Yes.
The woman who was blind, deaf and dumb.
Yeah. And I think that now there is like an asterisk on this, okay? Because it didn't happen. Okay, it didn't happen. And they were adamant, no, it did, Joe. It did happen. Didn't happen. Okay. All right. Now the asterisk is that technically technically, she was flying a plane, all right, for 20 minutes.
How? When?
In the past.
Are you sure you're not thinking about Amelia Earhart?
That's what I said as well. That's what I said. But no, and we looked it up, and for 20 minutes, she flew a plane. Like, under supervision.
I would certainly hope so.
But like, what madness is that?
Oh,
What madness is that?
There were no rules back then, Joe.
But like, what's she getting from it? What is she getting from it, Sean?
Her pilot's license.
But she is going to sit there not seeing it, not hearing it, and just being told through like Morse code or whatever way that you flew a plane.
You will never appreciate how crazy this is, Helen.
Yeah, you will never.
Everybody else is losing their mind.
Everyone else is terrified.
She's the most chill person there.
Because she doesn't know what's happening. She doesn't know what the concept of a plane is.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she does. I don't know. She was quite intelligent. But
when was this?
It was on the same night, and I feel like it all sprung from watching your videos. So I don't know if you...
A natural segue.
But it did. I don't know if you mentioned... If anyone out there is listening and knows a time when you mentioned Hellen Keller.
I don't remember mentioning Hellen Keller.
Maybe it was the lack of mentioning Hellen Keller.
Oh, there was that 10 sketch series of videos I made about Hellen Keller.
That was very anti-Hellen Keller.
Yeah, maybe
but it can't be that.
But I don't think flying came up
that's the thing.
Across those 2 hours worth of sketches.
But tell me, all right, and I'm very, very adamant about this.
Yeah.
She did not fly that plane.
How would I know?
No. I mean, we can agree on this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For all intents and purposes, she may have been in a plane.
And she was at the
wheel, symbolically, let's say.
But
they hardly said, we're closing the cockpit door now. Best of luck.
We're going for a nap. You got this, don't you?
Yeah.
And do you know what? Like, if they I'm sure that if she had the wheel, she would immediately just go...
Oh, very much so.
Like, I don't know if she had the concept of up or down. I don't know if that's too much. But that's wild.
That is... I mean, they had nothing to do back then, though. You know?
So let's just...
It was read a book or fly a plane irresponsibly.
We put ourselves at risk just for the laugh. And I'm just wondering, is it like a plane with like people? Or aside from the people, or it's like a single engine sort of thing.
Welcome aboard this Ryanair flight. For the first 20 minutes of the flight, Hellen Keller will be at the wheel.
We have a mystery guest. And you just imagine there going, oh, who's going to be? Who's going to be? And you just see like blind and deaf being led to the cockpit.
What was that about?
Yeah.
That's some sort of...
And then I guarantee you'd have someone, see, I can't believe it. What? There's a woman flying the plane. It's like, no, that's not actually what we're upset about. It's, if you want to be clear on that one, the blind and deaf that we're upset about.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So, but she's absolutely mad about you, so.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Like, thanks very much.
And I'm not sure, we'll find out at some point if she actually, she has not liked me for the entirety of my life because herself and my youngest brother were like great pals. Yeah. And I think like when she was like 5 and he might have been 10, I beat him up or something, and ever
she's held it against you
ever since.
I guess it's got to be your first time a big brother has bet up a little brother ever.
Well, I'm in court for it soon. You know what I mean?
You're in big brother court.
Who do you think you are? It's like, I thought I was building him for the world. You weren't. You scared him. He plays music now, Joe, because of you.
No,
he does play music. It's very good actually in Vancouver.
Shout out to him,
Van Caricouver.
It's the least you can do from you monster.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm a bad boy. You know, I beat on little kids.
That's not the cool kind of bad boy vibe we like.
It's the only one that keeps me safe.
You were a kid at the time, though. That's what makes it okay.
When I was younger, I was definitely 9 years older than him.
All right, keep digging there.
Yeah, no, I'm all about context.
Speaking of nieces and nephews,
yes,
I just sent my nephew a birthday card there.
Did you?
My godson.
Ah, nice.
On the way here, because I knew we were a bit delayed, so I did a very adult thing and I said, Grant, I'll go to the post office.
I thought you were going to go with a little scarf around you.
Because I have some errands. And I got to say, I don't know if it's just English post offices, but they're some of the most depressing places on earth.
Were you able to have any small talk?
Oh, no. Small talk. There wasn't even daylight in this building. You're like, yeah. No daylight. And can we employ the most difficult person on earth to be at the top of this queue 24/7?
Is it still run by the government?
I actually don't really know. I don't know.
I feel like privatization would be like, we're taking out the sunlight first.
That's too expensive.
We can't have happiness in these doors.
Who's paying for this?
I am, And what age is he?
Next question. He's a young.
He's growing. He's aging for sure. You don't know when this is like when he's listening to this. He could be one age or the next.
Yeah.
So what did you get? Like happy, and then just put a question mark. Where
I got a card, the most basic one. It said "Happy Birthday, Child." Felicitations.
Did you also write "child"
on your blank occasion?
Did you get one of the ones that had football on it, or like
yeah? There is
war?
like for a little boy's birthday cards. There's like 3 things. It's like football players, race cars. Actually, I think that's it.
Yeah,
I think it's 2 things.
And I think women are like. It's like generally like flowers and princesses and stuff.
Yeah.
I love. There was a tweet that went out, or an ex. I don't know what they're called anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's so funny. It was like Mother's Day. The card is like, "Thank you for bringing me into this world. Like you made me the person I am. Like you're beautiful, you're wonderful, and everything." And then like for the dad, it's like, "Hello, fart monster. You're terrible." Go fuck yourself.
You farting, wheezing piece of shit.
Shit.
Happy birthday, you slob.
What even are you?
Yeah. Oh, thanks, love.
But nieces and so like I'm very lucky. I have like some like direct nieces and nephews, and then cousins have kids, and I love them all dearly. I'm saying that mainly because without children, I'll need someone to care for me when I'm older. And so getting in young.
Give them a mention.
But I don't know how often you are hanging with nieces and nephews, but do you is there ever a time where you're like minding them and like a moment of discipline might come up?
Oh, not yet anyway.
You have a good few.
I do, I have 8. And I did look after my sister's kids last year for like one evening. But it was just long enough.
One evening. Poor you.
I mean, let me tell you, emigration really.
It doesn't stop me. I went home for a week and I spent the whole time hanging with kids.
They really got me out of that one. I wasn't pursuing comedy at all. I was just very lazy. But I maintain the role firmly of cool uncle at this stage now. And, my other brother, he's an engineer. Fair play to him.
Yeah.
But boring.
Yes. Well, I'm not. I'm like cool uncle, but I don't think I am. I think I'm like, shut up, Joe. I think I'm that uncle.
Annoying uncle.
Yeah. I'm like, let's wear a helmet. You know.
Yeah.
I do throw them around a bit as well, but it's
that's why you say put the helmet on. I'm gonna throw you against the wall
and wrap a pillow around them and everything. It's like I'm taking out some rage here. But I remember at Christmas.
Yeah.
Myself, my youngest brother Cormac is in Vancouver, Van Caricouver. I'm trying to get that to stick because my mum calls him Caricou.
Okay,
and he moved to Vancouver, so I was calling him Van Caricouver.
Why does she call him Caricou?
Oh, just because.
Does he love Coronation Street?
No, his name's Cormac.
Oh, right. I missed that.
I don't know. I'm sure I've told you though in the past. Maybe it hasn't been recorded, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about that part.
That's why my eyes glaze over as soon as you ever say anything to me, and I just go somewhere else.
You're like, this feels like this feels like it's outside of Dublin. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, as soon as you mention Nace, I just switch off.
Gone. But myself, himself, and his girlfriend, Brianne. I was worried there. Oh God! But we were in my sister's place, and we were minding my nephew, and he was like, my sister was gone like for like an hour or two, and it was all grand. But like he was just sort of like messing around, and he threw a pillow, or a cushion, and it like knocked over a cup.
Yeah,
and we were like, "Oh, Danny, you can't do that." And he just ran around in circles, went, no. And then we were just watching him go in circles. And I'm like, myself and Cormac and Brian looked at each other like, we're so out of our depth here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know.
It's like daycare with the Joker at times. Because, just rules have no meaning to them.
They have no.
They live in chaos.
But I'm also like, should I discipline? Should I? And like he was just like,
I don't think so.
I have no power.
No
power in that situation.
Unless they're literally burning the house down. I say, I'm like I'm like Poochie basically. I have a backwards cap on and a leather jacket, and I'm like, hey, I'm the cool uncle. You do you.
You're like encouraging them like to bring out that demon side.
Let's break out your old man's whiskey.
What age you at now? 4?
Don't tell your parents. Down it.
Hey kids, I need your fingerprints for something. It's just a misdemeanor of anything. Don't you worry about that pretty head of you. It's fine. You'll do great inside.
Yeah, it'll be experience.
Yeah. The world's too soft on you guys now.
But sometimes it's You know, they have their iPads, they have their TVs.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I did get their attention a while ago. I was telling them about. Do you remember the guy? Well, it was literally in the 70s or 80s. He did a tightrope walk between the Twin Towers. The French guy, I've forgotten his name.
Oh yeah, the French guy.
The French guy, he did a tightrope walk, and they made a film about it with Justin Gordon-Levitt a few years ago.
Sorry, I mean, yeah.
You're ancient look-alike. But they were really interested in that. And I was like,
oh, really?
You see, sometimes the old days actually are a bit interesting.
And then they
said,
off.
"Shut up, Sean."
And then immediately attacked you. They overpowered
Punched me in the jaw. Oh, it was very high up there.
I'm feeble.
My pacemaker. They know where the on and off switch is now. Yeah. Oh no.
What age were they?
Who?
Those kids.
Those kids. Between. This is like my Achilles heel. Is the ages of my nieces and nephews. Let's say between 4 and 10.
Oh, they'd batter you.
4 and 10. Oh, they got me good.
Oh, you haven't got a hope against them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Edinburgh.
All right.
Next week for 2 days, and I met up with Messer Simon Hennessy.
Yeah.
As of which I produced his show Notice Box last year.
So you keep telling everyone who will listen.
I'm like, they'll buy tickets for a show that's finished. It might be back. But I was just thinking of we went flyer like the first night we had and we went flyering, and we were coming back, so we were all like full of pep and vinegar and other stuff, and there was a couple, like 2 elderly couples, like in like their 60s, which is old, and American, and we were doing the usual pitch, hey, come on in, and full of life, and this one guy was like, they're American, he was like, hey brother, it was like, what's going on? And I was like, come over and see the show. And he's like, okay, I'll see, gonna get the guys to come, no problem. And his wife and the other couple walked away, and he turns around to us and goes, hey brother, you guys have any cocaine? And they're like, no, but come into the show and you might get cocaine. So anyway, so we go in, we sold quite well.
Yeah.
And I went down to use the bathroom and I go through the foyer and I see your man there, and he's like, hey brother, what's going on? And I'm like, oh, the show, it's upstairs. He goes, okay, what's happening? And I'm like, it's just go upstairs, just go on. And he was like, okay, do you know there's any blues bars around here? And I was like, what? And he goes, I play a mean harmonica. Do you know any blues bars? And I was like, Carol, you know what? Come in to see the show. If after that, I'll find you a blues bar. So anyway, I go to his bathroom, I come upstairs, and he comes in and he's like, hey man, what's happening? And I'm like, all right. And it was like, the show's gonna happen there. And he goes, okay. And then he sits beside me and I'm in the lighting box and I'm like, oh Carl, you can't sit here. He's like, no problem brother, no problem. And he goes and sits in like the one of the rows, and he's Simon comes on and like he's enjoying it. He keeps turning around. It's like, this is great brother, this is wow, this is so good, and I was like, Carl, you don't talk.
Wow.
Like, you have to watch. And he was like, no problem. And he's like, loving the show. And then every so often he'd laugh and turn around and go, ooh, sorry. And I'm like, no, you can laugh. You can laugh. And then at the end, okay.
Yeah.
So I think it's the first night, maybe the second night. And Simon does a bow and Carl walks up on stage. And it's just like, and obviously Simon had met him.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he was like, oh, and he's like, Carl. And he was like, hey, and he says something in Simon's ear. So anyway, Carl pulls out the harmonica and Simon gives him a mic and he just like he's just like, I want to play some blues harmonica. And it's like, okay. And there's a show coming afterwards. I'm like, Carl, you've 30 seconds. It's like, no problem, brother. And he does the fucking bit of blues on the harmonica.
Incredible.
And then left. Because I was thinking, oh fuck, I don't want to hang out with this guy.
Yeah.
And he left, and we got a video, and it got a lot of views.
This is, you bumped into like an American caricature.
Yeah,
by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it was as someone said to me, it was like, did you meet Hulk Hogan? And I'm like, no, I didn't. I met karaoke or harmonica Carl.
He's also giving off big alien vibes. Person who's never experienced human culture whatsoever.
But he is American.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. He is, and he came up and he left, and I was so happy. It was like it was very Edinburgh Fringe.
Yeah,
moment.
that is quite the chaotic story.
Yeah,
cocaine, blues, Simon Hennessy.
See, I know, right?
It's got it all.
It's got it all. But yeah, heading up next week, so buzzing for that.
Cool.
And going to see a lot of Irish shows.
That would be great. I'm jealous. I'm thinking I do this every year where I'm like, I'm not gonna go, and then I leave it till like the last 2 weeks, and I go up for 2 days, and it's the most expensive trip of my life. But it's always great crack. I think I will probably. Are you
actually going to go?
I think I will go up. Yeah.
I'm going 19th, 21st.
Okay.
Flying up and getting the train back because last 2 years, I got
the bus.
I got the fucking bus.
Why would you do that to yourself?
How
long does that take? Like 10 hours? Oh my God.
And coming back at 6 o'clock in the morning, I had no internet.
You have like the worst transport stories of anyone I've ever met.
That's why we have a podcast. It's going to be mainly me complaining about
transport anecdotes. Yeah. Although I have a fair few. I mean, last year on 2 separate flights back to Ireland, people were arrested off the plane I was on.
What?
Yeah. A guy sitting directly behind me, and this plane was delayed like 4 hours, so we didn't land till after 1 a.m. And then it's like, no, you can't get off the plane because we have to arrest somebody. And they
did you
just
think it was you for a minute?
And it was, not again. And both times it was me. They don't say why.
Yeah.
Well, the first time it was because we were on the runway. We were taxiing for 4 to 5 hours to fly.
God.
This was like one of the worst experiences of my life, and people were losing their mind. It was also absolutely roasting on the plane, and I I think either I was flying from Dublin or to Dublin. I can't remember, but I had just set up my Spotify on my mom's Alexa in her kitchen in Dublin, and I'm 2 hours into this, and I'm like, right, I'm going to listen to some music. Lo and behold, my sister's kids were clearly requesting songs, and it's connected.
Yeah.
And it's playing through my Spotify on my phone. So I'm listening to whatever. And then, no, a song called Poo Poo Head. And like, I'm in the throes of desperation. And I'm literally like, I can't believe this is happening. I just want to listen to Villagers or Arctic Monkeys, something. And I'm
even
like,
Coldplay.
Anything. And they're clearly in there. And I'm like pausing it. And then it starts again. And I can picture them in the kitchen just going, play Poo Poo Head. Play Poo Poo Head. Not knowing their uncle is losing his mind. And then this happens 2 hours in, absolutely roasting. And a guy, like, people are getting really antsy. And a guy's like, he's like, let me off the plane. Let me off the plane. He's like, either I'm going to start smoking or I'm going to start punching one of these windows. Let me off the plane. Oh
my God.
And then comes over, the staff come over several times, and he keeps threatening to spark up a cigarette. So they have to park the airplane back at the terminal. Airport police come over, take him off the plane. That delays us another hour. Then we go back out to taxi. And then all this time, I forgot the reason why we were delayed is because there was a massive storm. So we take off. Everyone's literally going, yay! First half of the flight, absolutely fine. We're over the Irish Sea. It's like tranquil. And then we come into Dublin. Oh my God, it's like apocalyptic. Yeah. Like the plane is like up, down, left, right. Now, thankfully, I've flown loads ever since moving to England. Yeah. So I've been on some bumpy flights, and I've had an aborted landing before as well. And it happened this time. It's really going left and right. They're coming in over Dublin, and they try to land, and they give up, and they go back up, which is a pretty frightening experience.
Yeah.
And the woman next to me by the window was literally, she didn't know what to do with herself. She's like, oh my God. And because there's no escape. There's no escape. And the woman next to her, thankfully, was as chill as anything. She's like, that's fine. It's fine.
She's like, I'm ready to die. I remember, I've never had, thankfully, I've never had like a really bad experience flying. But I remember I was flying somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway. And I don't know if you know, I'm sure I told you this before. If I'm doing the first flight in the morning, I will not sleep the night before. Out of fear of missing the flight, but also I'll just sleep on the way back. And I was with someone. Mm-hmm. And I fell asleep, and I woke up, and there was just people like exasperated all around me, and just like and there was a woman like crying, and I was like, "What happened?" And she's like, "Joe, did you just like sleep through that?" And I was like, "What? What happened?" And it was like fucking turbulent, like the whole place was shaking, like properly. Yeah. Like I don't know if it was maybe we were on the same flight, but I like slept through. Because my mom was to say that she used to hoover my room when I was in bed and I wouldn't wake up.
Oh wow!
Like, I am a fucking deep sleeper.
I wish I had that. I was awake for every excruciating moment of those flights.
Not worse. And listening to Poo Poo Head.
Yeah. Like I was in Guantanamo Bay and it's just the torture they bestowed
they
upon
knew.
me. Yeah.
Maybe they knew.
You'll love this. Now turn the pacemaker off. Oh, I shouldn't have connected to my man's Alexa.